Morning, Dr. Fielding. We were just wondering if Toni was ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
Aerobics. Tony started a morning exercise group.
Oh, so where is she? I've no idea. She's probably still asleep.
Oh, that's it. Hi, you ready, boys?
Hey,
Oh,
hang
come
on,
on, Coco. We all agreed.
Yeah, and if we're going to commit suicide at dawn, then we're doing it together.
Jamie!
That's all the noise out here. It sounds like a revival meeting or something, Harry.
Yeah. He needs a beauty sleep, you know.
Tony wins the health club.
Yeah, health and torture. Nice threads, Rev.
Thanks. So, Claire, where is Toni?
She probably floated out the window
Hey?
all night in her sleep. Jason, yeah.
Hi, I'm ready.
I was afraid of that.
Oh, that'll be Jason. Oh, not Jason, please. The guy's at Walking Health Club. Listen, guys. He called earlier. He said it's fantastic down the beach and he wants to go for a swim. You don't mind, do you? Thanks.
Are we going to? What about...
I don't believe it. I do. Oh, so what do we do now?
Great. Well, how about some breakfast at my house?
First round, then breakfast at Max's.
Oh, no running.
Come on.
Thanks. Bye.
What was that all about?
You know, Bob, I haven't the faintest idea.
Why don't you sit down and eat your breakfast?
No, thanks.
It's bad for your digestion to stand and eat.
Is that what's making me sick?
I'm not the Scarlet Woman. I slept with Jason, so what? We're old friends. I pay my rent and I'm over 18. I think that entitles me to do what I want, don't you?
Sure.
Don't tell me you feel left out. Oh, for God's sake, CJ, stop sulking. I feel like I've woken up in a kindergarten.
Okay. I don't care what you do or who you do it with, but this is to do with Toni. You know, she's a friend.
Why can't I be friendly with Jason?
He's nothing to you. To Toni, he's everything.
Oh, I hardly had to rape him.
All I know is I don't want to see Toni hurt. She's too good for that.
CJ, it's a big, bad world out there. Everyone's hurting.
So you and Jason thought you'd help it along? There weren't enough hard times out there. You want to go and make it worse for someone? Let's pick on Toni. She's a nice girl. Let's trip her up.
Oh, get off your soapbox, CJ.
Now, let's get this straight. Amy Preston, your nurse warned you that Stephen Richardson wasn't in a coma.
Well, that's what she said.
With all respect, Ellie, shouldn't a doctor be able to tell when a patient is faking?
You're calling me incompetent, George.
Oh, why would I do that? Just because a supposedly brain-dead maniac gets up out of his bed under all your nose and just strolls out of your hospital?
Well, if he was so dangerous, why wasn't there a police guard?
Because there was nothing to guard. Doctors assured us the man was virtually a corpse.
Well, he was foxing us. You, me, all of us. Just like he's done right from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I think he's capable of things none of us understands, George.
Come on, he's just a clever crim.
Okay, so he's Superman, Freddy Krueger, Houdini, all rolled into one. He's out, and there's no escaping that.
He's been physically and psychologically crushed. He couldn't have got out without assistance.
So he had help. Who?
But if nobody's helped him, he's got to be around here somewhere. Couldn't have gone too far.
Well, whatever, we've got to find him soon before the whole of West Side finds he's gone. When Stephen Richardson's on the loose, people start dying. Preston. Amy. None of her friends have seen her. She wasn't at her place last night. No one was answering at her mother's, and she didn't stay in the nurses' quarters. She was due in here first thing this morning to give her statement. Where is she?
I don't know, Sarge. She's probably resting.
Resting? You're telling me she's resting?
I don't know where she is.
She was concussed, Sarge.
Well, if she was so badly hurt, why didn't she stay in the hospital last night?
She's a nurse. Maybe she thought...
Oh, maybe she was treating her own concussion with an aspirin and a couple of Band-Aids and a little bit of resting.
I don't know, Sarge.
Max, get out on the street and find her. Better still look for Richardson. Looking the way he does, somebody must have seen him.
Right, Sarge.
Listen, Sam, you've lived with her. You know what she's thinking. You know what she's feeling.
Not anymore. We split.
Well, then find out. Be a cop. Stop letting your feelings get the better of you. Something was wrong at that hospital last night. You know it, and I know it.
All I know, Sarge, is that she was hurt last night, and now's not a good time to be putting her down.
All right, Sam. But either she was snatched by Richardson or she's ducking us, and you better hope for her sake that it's the latter.
You need to keep your strength up, Steve. Don't be silly. Drugs are starting to wear off, aren't they? Can't hide it from me. If you don't get some of this very soon, I can tell you, as an experienced nurse, that you could get very sick. Sick to death. But you don't get your dessert until you've eaten all this. It needs you strong, Stephen.
Where are we?
Where are we? Why, we're home.
Jamie, have you seen my sunsuit pattern?
If you looked after your things, then you'd have everything at your fingertips, wouldn't you?
Yes, well, it's a very noble thought. Meanwhile, have you seen my sunsuit pattern?
Sorry.
It was hard brown cardboard and I left it on a... Will you stop hanging around and cleaning up everything? I'm on deadline. I cannot work like this. What? Today's hot dog day.
What? You mean your school lets you eat hot dogs?
Yes.
Charlie, look, I got up this morning really early and made you a proper lunch. Wholemeal bread, fruit, salad, and a nice fresh carrot in case you get the munchies.
But today's hot dog day.
Not for Charlie, it's not.
Jamie, look what you've done. You've upset her. Here you go, Charlie. Here's the money for your hot dog.
Oh, so that's how we look after our baby's health.
Charlie is not a baby, she's a kid. Toni is coming over to help me work, and I don't want you under my feet.
I see.
Please take Charlie to school and get out of my hair. And please, please, please get a job.
Come on, Charlie.
It's like having twins.
Ah! Please, not in front of the kid.
Well, I'll see you at lunch then.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm in love.
You going, huh?
Yep.
Is it serious?
What?
Toni. Hello, Toni.
Yeah, I'm here. What?
You two. You the real thing?
Oh, I don't know. Everything seems to be going so fast. But boy, it's driving me nuts.
CJ.
Hey, CJ. Come in. Sit down.
I can't, I'm working.
Never stopped you before.
We all got jobs to do, CJ. I'm a minister. And you look like you need some ministry. Sit down.
CJ, stop slacking off.
Okay, talk to me.
I've got this friend, right?
Right?
He knows something about a friend. If the friend found out, it would really hurt her. But if I tell my friend about her friend, well, then she's not going to be my friend much longer. But she's got to know.
So your real friend's a girl, and her friend's a guy, right?
Yeah. And if I tell her what her boyfriend's up to, we should just think that I'm trying to break them up.
And is that what you want?
No.
You sure?
To stop her from getting hurt, I've got to hurt her. What do I do?
Well, I think you know what you have to do, CJ.
I do?
Yep.
Yeah. But I sure don't like it.
Coming. Oh, it's you.
Can I talk to you?
Come in. Is this part of the investigation? Dr. Fielding, I'll say it again. I do not use drugs.
You didn't bother to deny it very forcefully the other night.
Yes, well, I've learnt. Never complain, never explain.
You're very cool.
Thank you.
Maybe too cool. Shouldn't you resent me more?
Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks.
Dr. Fielding, I think you're a very nice person. You're straight. I shouldn't have to explain to you how devious people can be.
What people? Amy?
If you like.
Melanie, I've been going over the pharmaceutical records at the hospital. There's a huge amount of drugs missing. Can you tell me why?
The drugs started disappearing a couple of months ago, didn't they?
That's right, 2 months ago. How did you know?
I wasn't at the hospital 2 months ago, was I? As I said, people can be devious. And I would have another talk to Amy if I were you.
Americans who thinks a tray repugnant. Says why can't I meet some girl, show more, someone who'd understand me. Can't you see it's not the place to be? In Paris she'd be happy. His ballet, he's returning.
Looks great. I'm a genius.
Can I get out of it now?
Don't move, I'm creating.
I can't move.
Great, hang on a minute. Oh, hi, CJ. Can you come back later? I'm busy.
Sorry, Penny, but if I don't do this now, I never will.
Come in then.
I've got to talk to you.
If it's about Jason and me, I don't want to hear it. It'll be all lies anyway.
But, Toni, I'm just trying to help.
Help me? You're a disaster waiting to happen to me.
Come on, Toni, give him a chance.
Oh, okay. But you have to stay, Penny.
What I'm going to say to you might mean the end of our friendship. But I'm going to tell you anyway because I care about you.
Go on.
Jason's a player. He plays with women. He always has and he always will. And he's doing it right now. But I should know. Last night after he left you, he went straight to another woman.
CJ.
I was there. I saw them.
Sure you did. Who was it?
Do you really want to know?
Why not? This is your fantasy.
It was Melanie.
So Jason left me and went straight to Melanie and they were playing.
That's right.
Is that it?
He's no good.
You know you are, right? You have just ended our friendship. Now, will you please just leave?
I didn't want to hurt you.
You've only hurt yourself, you liar. Just get out.
You will learn to fear me, Stephen. Thing is, Stephen, if you kill me, then how will you get out? And if you can't get out, then who will bring you food and water? Nobody comes here, Stephen. Ever. You think I'd leave a loaded gun near you? Come on, Stephen, I respect you as a killer. Please show me the same courtesy. You are coming along very well, though.
Daily pharmaceutical lists for the last 2 months. We routinely incinerate drugs when they reach their use-by date, but these records have been altered. The drugs listed there as destroyed weren't. They were stolen.
And you think Amy's involved?
Well, I can't think of any other explanation.
You really think that she would have taken him?
Oh, I don't know, George. But if Stephen wasn't in a coma, maybe he forced her to do it for him.
And these drugs, they've given him the strength to get out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm. And if he's been on them for any length of time, he'll be more dangerous than ever now. He'll be hooked. He'll be wanting more.
So Amy could be in danger.
I have to go, George.
Oh, thanks, Amy.
Oh. Dr. Preston, Sergeant Sullivan.
What's this all about? Perhaps you can tell me.
Dr. Preston, please, have a seat.
What's this all about?
No sign, Sergeant. Amy wasn't there last night.
Do you know where your daughter is?
Sam. He's her boyfriend. Look, Amy's over 21. She comes and goes as she pleases.
You don't understand, Dr. Preston. Stephen Richardson's on the loose again. He might have kidnapped her. Please, you sit down.
You drinking or what?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Would you mind moving away from the bar then so I can serve someone else?
Sure.
CJ, the customer is always right. Doesn't matter where they stand, you just serve them, right?
It's okay, Ernie. I didn't want to be any trouble. What did I do? Hey, baby.
Hi. How about we go into the bistro? It's much nicer than being at the bar.
Sure.
You're a jerk, CJ. You and Toni never made it. And now she's found someone nice and you're coming on like she's letting you down. Like she's your own private property.
Jojo, get your beak out of my face or I'll break it off, all right?
Man, get over it.
I warned you, CJ. Cut out the aggro or you'll be yelling out in the street. Unemployed.
Anytime, Ernie, anytime.
What is wrong with you?
How about something really unhealthy like pie and chips or pizza?
Yeah, and chocolate mousse for dessert.
And lots of champagne.
Okay, just this once. Let's get it.
Now, we'll need a few facts, Doctor.
Yes, of course.
Tell us about her close friends, acquaintances, maybe people she works with that she's talked to you about.
Amy's a quiet girl. She hardly goes out. She never talks about work. She's Amy.
We know who she is, Julia.
He's always been cheeky, ever since he was a little boy. Lately, Amy's been moody, sometimes depressed and introverted. If she were one of my patients, I'd blame some form of stress factor.
What sort of stress factor?
I don't know. But I know Amy, and I know she's not completely normal.
Well, tell him about the missing 2 years.
What?
What she's not telling you is that Amy ran away with a man when she was 15 years old.
That's got nothing to do with
I
this.
think it does. She was missing for 2 years and nobody knows where she was. Or at least no one's telling.
She ran off with her boyfriend. Why bring that up now? I don't even remember his name. That's finished.
Will you excuse us a minute? Is this relevant?
Those 2 years have got something to do with this, Sarge. I know they do.
Come on, you're letting your feelings get in the way.
I'm not, Sarge. I know I'm right. She was weird then, and she's weird in the same way now.
Prove the connection.
I'll get her alone and I'll talk to her.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Let's have this out, eh? I told Toni about you and Melanie.
Well, she didn't believe you, did she?
No, that's what you're going to tell her.
Why should I do that? It's none of her business. Sit down.
Drop it. You're wacko.
Maybe. Look, I like Toni, but that doesn't mean I have to stop enjoying myself.
What if Toni felt like that? What if she was playing around on you?
That'd never happen, because then she'd be a whore.
You!
Got some ice? Just sit down. Sit down. We'll be right. Come on. That's all fine. It's all right. Yeah, I know. But I'm terribly sorry about this.
No, don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, no. Have the meal on us.
No, thanks anyway.
Well, anything we can do, let me know.
Perhaps a nice bottle of champagne.
Sure. To take away.
Are you sure you didn't get hurt?
No, baby. I'm sorry I had to do it, but he said some pretty bad things about you.
Like what?
I couldn't repeat them.
You're a real loser, CJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
CJ, when I told you to stop yelling at my customers, I didn't mean you should graduate to belting the tripes out of them. It's a good thing you lost.
Yeah.
Once again, my apologies.
Please.
I despise everything about you and I don't want anything to do with you.
I hear you. You hate me.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Right, CJ. You're out of here for tonight. Go on. Cool off. I don't want to see you. Got it?
Yeah.
Mom?
Come here. How's my little girl?
Fine, Mum.
That's good.
If I said we should do some mother and daughter stuff, like play games, drawing or something, what would you say?
I'd say I'll give you $10,000 on your 18th birthday if I can just rest.
10,000? $1,000.
If I can just lie here in total silence and not move till next week.
I'll even get you a blanket.
Oh, bless you.
Hi, Ellie. You know Jason?
No. How do you do?
Hi.
Mum's bribing me to be good.
Thanks. I'm a little bit exhausted. Let's go, Claire. Enjoy.
Thanks,
Dr.
Ellie.
Fielding.
Well, it's been quite a day so far.
I want you to promise me you'll give CJ a break.
No way.
Don't blame him too much. Men get possessive, jealous, out of control sometimes.
Yeah, so do we. I mean, women.
Not the nice ones.
Even the nice ones. No one's perfect.
You are.
What?
I should go. You better get back to work.
Oh, can't you wait a little while, please? I'll get you some coffee.
Okay. Coffee.
I'll get the coffee.
It's quite obvious that brawl was coming from the first time you saw Jason and I together. So she hates you, right?
She doesn't understand. I did it for her.
Oh, grow up. Well, look at you, sitting here with no friends, a ruined reputation and a busted-up face. And Jason's got Toni.
Ow.
The Jasons always get what they want. The world loves them.
Thanks. I feel much better.
And you feel like screaming from the mountaintop, the world sucks, why me?
Yes, right again. Why me?
Well, why not you? You're defenseless. If you want to go around being a knight in shining armor, you should get yourself a big, sharp sword. Boy, you are something else.
Another?
Why not?
Reg, 2 more, thanks, mate.
Why did you tell the sergeant about Amy running off with that man? It was a long time ago.
If we're going to find her, we need all the information we can get. I just wanted you to open up.
One of your police tricks? I never liked you much.
Never liked you either.
I thought Amy was wrong to take up with you.
She loved me.
I guess she did.
She never did tell me about those 2 years.
Didn't she? That's because she didn't want to, Sam.
Yeah, none of you do. 2 years up in smoke, as though they'd never been. I always thought those missing years were why Amy could never let go. Why she could never let herself get close to me. And I know if I could solve those 2 years, I could solve Amy and we could be back together again.
Some things are best left in the past.
Some psychiatrist you are.
Yes.
I'll find all this out someday.
No, you won't.
You're scared, aren't you?
Yes, I'm scared. I'm scared for Amy.
Why? Why?
Because, Sam. Because Amy told me she wants to kill me. Best friend you'll ever have. Prove it to you. Who's the worst person in the world, Stephen? The sickest, most degraded, most evil, hateful slime that ever crawled over your life. Your mother. Yeah. I know. Well, tell you something. The person that you're gonna kill for me tomorrow makes your mother look like an angel.
you feeling?
Better, thanks, nurse.
Such a hero.
What are you doing?
Relax. I'm just going to give you a massage. Life hasn't been very good to you lately, has it?
I just wanted to warn Toni.
Other people's mistakes are their own problems.
So you agree? Jason's a mistake for Toni.
Jason's a catastrophe for Toni. In fact, Jason's a catastrophe for any woman with an IQ higher than her age.
You seem to be coping with him all right.
We're not serious. Jason's here today, gone tomorrow. Funny thing about you men is that you think you know women. And the sad thing is, you think you know other men. But none of you have a clue about either.
Yep, I'm lost.
That's right. Now, you see, you are worth 10 of Jason. But Toni's too dumb to see it.
Well, Toni's not seeing too clearly at the moment. I'd agree with that.
You're too nice, CJ. Jason will always come up smelling of roses. But you...
What about me?
Poor CJ.
Oh. Okay, come on. Over here. Okay. Come on, Stephen. Stephen, I'm letting you out of the cage. Come on. You get to kill again. Come on. Stephen, we don't have much time, okay? Somebody's coming here soon. Now, come over here. All right, now, you'll be hiding in here, all right? Someone, let's pretend it's your mother. She comes in over here. All right, she doesn't see you. She follows you to the cage. She stops. She says, "Hello, Amy." And then when I tell you, you shoot. Bang! And then you'll be free. So will I. Now come over here, please. Come over here right now and practice with me. Come on. Come on, Stephen! That's it. All right. Come on. What? Don't. What? What? No? No? It's one more killing, Stephen, to you. No? Get out. Get out. Get out! Go on, Stephen, there's the world. Go on, it's all yours. Go! Go on. Go on!
Toni, I told you I gotta go.
Oh, come on, please, just one more.
I like it when you're nervous.
Me? I'm not nervous.
You better come out with it.
What? Do you want some hints?
You've been wanting to ask me something all day. You better ask.
Okay. Do you know Melanie? Melanie Howard?
Sure. You cross-examining me?
No. It's just... Were you with Melanie last night?
CJ told you that, didn't he? And you believed him?
Of course I didn't believe him.
I just thought I'd ask.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Good. Melanie Howard's nothing. She's a nobody.
But were you with her?
No. I wasn't. I swear. I love you. Baby.
Next year on Sky One, the knives are out for Richard Channing, but Lauren is playing the Good Samaritan in Falcon Crest after the break.